we listening to country when I got in the car?
It was on there already, but there's nothing wrong with country, PT.
Can't listen to country in a Veloster.
I fully agree, but, you know.
This is the Hyundai Velociraptor.
All right, well, let's put on some rap or some hard rock.
Some Nirvana. I like Nirvana.
Yeah, but I don't know if Nirvana is going to really fit with this car. Maybe some pop.
All right, pop.
Just not, no Miley Cyrus, though.
She's nuts.
Totally.
Why is my door shorter than yours?
Because you have 2 doors over there and I only have 1.
I think it's a design flaw.
No, it's not a design flaw.
You ever watch
did it
Gold
on
Rush?
purpose. Yes, I did.
You have seen Gold Rush?
I have.
So you know all about the guy with the one leg that's shorter than the other?
I don't. As a matter of fact, I've never paid that much attention to it.
I feel like we've had this conversation before without the audio on.
I think so. We definitely have.
I think that's what happened to this car, though. Is they gave birth to the car with one door shorter than the other. And went, oh crap! How are we gonna fill that space? And someone went, you know what? Let's put another door in.
No, they wanted to put 3 doors in it. Technically, this should be called a 4-door because it has a hatch.
Fair enough.
They call it a 3-door.
Let's go, driver.
No.
In the 2000.
You didn't let me tell you about the B-pillar.
Tell me about the B-pillar. We can talk about the B-pillar while driving. That's the joy of the drive.
Let's go.
Tell me about the B-pillar. Because you can see out the window.
Yes,
because
can see out the window. Because the B-pillar is way back here, so it doesn't interfere with the peripheral vision.
All I can see is the little thing that says airbag.
It doesn't matter. You're the passenger.
I matter a little bit.
A little. All right, let's go.
All right, let's go, driver.
All right.
So this is Alicia.
Hello.
She's the next one we're using in our test. What was that noise?
Oh, that was my phone. I'm sorry.
No, the car kind of went like we were going really fast, but we didn't go anywhere.
It's got an EcoShift dual clutch.
Oh, it's the EcoShift.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that it had just, a regular manual
6
clutch.
speed, so we can actually go somewhere?
But it doesn't.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
So.
Do you know where we're going?
No.
All right.
I just figured we'd drive.
Yeah, let's just drive.
All right,
let's see where the spirit takes us on this rainy day.
Yes.
There's a lot of rain today.
Very interesting Veloster.
Velodrome. No. Veloster?
Veloster. It's kind of like Velociraptor, but no raptor on the end.
I mean, I know the name's hard to remember, and I'm gonna have trouble remembering it. I would call it the velocity, or the something like that. But it's actually, I think it has a T in it. Fire truck.
It does have a T in it.
Veloster.
Veloster.
Because it's cute. Because Veloster is just too mature a name. Veloster is
agree.
It's like a cute couple. Who's a little Veloster?
Well, you want to see something? I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but it has the cutest little rear wiper.
Yeah, look at that.
Do you see that? It's so cute.
It's like they went to some luxury car company and went, you know those little windshield wipers that you put on the headlights? Can we have one of those? Because we think it'll fit really cool on the back window. Think smaller than my arm. Think smaller than your arm. Why are the lights on, you suppose?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out
the on button is pushed.
This
feel that acceleration.
EcoShift. Do you know that it takes 8.5 seconds to get this thing to 60 miles an hour?
I had heard that, yes. But that's faster than the Honda CRX.
It is faster than the Honda CRX.
The old CRX, the good CRX.
But, I agree, but this thing weighs at least almost 1,000 pounds more than the CRX.
It has more horsepower to make up for it. 130 horses. I could count that on my fingers.
Well, the CRX had 1.5 liter, and this has 1.6 liter.
Yeah, that extra liter makes all the difference.
Oh, totally.
All these windows make it kind of loud.
It does, and it has a panoramic roof.
It's very panoramic.
So,
I can see everything.
It's very open in here.
It's very open.
Very open.
And a little bit loud.
Little, just a touch.
My face is kind of numb, so if I'm making faces, it's not my fault. I had dental work.
We were kind of hoping that he was totally numb, so he would, maybe I was thinking that we could stop at Starbucks, get him a drink, he could get it all over himself.
You want to go to Starbucks because you only had 4 cups of coffee this morning. You need 4 more.
I've only had 1, and I definitely need it.
What did you have?
Just a regular cup of coffee.
Oh, you didn't get anything from Starbucks?
No, not yet.
What do you get from Starbucks?
I like 2 drinks. For a hot drink, I like a white mocha. For a cold ice drink, I like a caramel macchiato.
But that's not the actual name of it. You can't just walk in and say, I want a white mocha. You You need a Super Grande Extra Vente.
Actually, what it is, it's a, what I like to get is a venti quad shot, non-fat white mocha kid tip.
Kid tip.
Kid tip.
That sounds illegal.
It's not, I promise.
Alright.
It's just so I don't burn my mouth and my tongue on the hot, scalding coffee.
So kid tip is like so little kids don't hurt their mouth?
Exactly. So I like to get
What are you,
kid tip.
8?
Yes. No, I like to drink coffee right away, and I don't want to have to sit there and wait for 15 minutes.
You said kid temp?
Kid tip.
Oh, I heard tip.
No.
Now you understand how it sounds dirty.
T-E-M-P-P-T.
But you understand how kid tip sounds a little dirty, right? Like you're not supposed to say
A
stuff
little
like
bit,
that.
yes.
Right?
That definitely does sound dirty.
All right. So back to the car.
Back to the car.
Do you know who Olivia Munn is?
You know, the name sounds familiar.
I was thinking about the car. Hang on right here. I was thinking about the car, and Olivia Munn, it's a geek thing, honestly. She's very pretty. She's into video games. She did a TV show all about video games on the G4 network.
Okay.
And, she's the kind of person you would walk up to and say, hi, how you doing in a bar? And she would look at you and be like, I really just want to kill a zombie.
Ooh.
And you're like, holy crap, that's awesome. I mean, a little weird, but awesome, right? So you walk up to the Veloster.
Who doesn't want to kill a zombie?
Most normal people. But you walk up to them and you're like, so this is an awesome kind of car. It's a little weird.
It is.
But it's awesome,
yeah,
right?
It's got a very, spunky look.
Yes, absolutely. And so I thought, Olivia Munn's kind of cool. She's kind of an icon in the circles I run in.
Okay.
I'm going to read her autobiography.
Okay. And how was it?
So I walked up to a Veloster and I thought we should go for a drive in a Veloster. Because it's funky, it looks fast, it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
She's not fast either.
Oh, she's not?
Not in the head. I mean, she's a sweet girl, but...
So are you saying that her autobiography was a little dry?
The 0 to 60 time on her autobiography was like 9 seconds.
Okay, so it was slower than this.
It was like she wrote it while talking to a friend on the phone.
Okay.
I don't think she actually used the phrase, oh my god, you would not believe what I just heard. But she might as well have.
Maybe she should have.
Maybe she should have. Might have made the book a little more fluid.
I was just going to say that.
So that's what I was thinking. The Veloster's sort of like that, where you've got all this expectation. You really appreciate what you're looking at, and then you find out that it probably wasn't worth the time to drive or read. A lot of nice appointments. It boggles my mind.
I like the design. I think it's a very unique look on the exterior. The interior, I like the fact that it has a nav. It has a screen right here. The engine...
Nice nav. That's a really nice nav screen.
I know, it actually really is. And it's got a rear view camera, a backing camera. So that's really good.
That's nice.
The engine start-stop button...
Are you paddle shifting?
Yeah, you have to. Unless you want it to go...
I didn't even see the paddle shifters back there.
Yes, it has paddle shifters.
Flappy paddle shifters, huh?
Yeah. Now, I wish that they were connected to the column and not the steering wheel.
And that's because when you try to turn around a normal turn...
You have to go like...
You have to go reaching for it.
Yes.
It's not okay.
No, it's not okay. Now, when I got in to start it, I was very surprised because the start-stop button is down below the radio.
Kind of fun place for it.
Very interesting.
Unique.
Threw me off for a second, that's for sure.
Is that why it took you so long to pull it around? Because you couldn't figure out how to turn the car on?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a proud moment when you can admit that.
Let's find the defrost. There we go. Defrost.
Front defrost, rear defrost.
Yes.
All right.
It's a little foggy in here. We've
It
been
is a
talking
little foggy.
lot.
It's because it's humid outside.
It is very humid.
Not usually humid in Colorado. Real nice information screen there between the dials. Nice glow to the dials.
The display is very nice.
There's a lot of nice things. It's like they made a really nice car from the windshields back.
Correct.
They said, or maybe even the windshield wipers. I'll give them the windshield wipers. They seem quite effective.
I'm sorry, but I have to say how cute that little rear wiper is again. It's just so cute.
It is
so darn cute.
Like the wipers had a baby.
I know.
A lot of great lines, a lot of great textures. It doesn't feel cheap.
No, it doesn't feel cheap at all. It's got a leather wrapped steering wheel. It's got a bunch of controls on the steering wheel, which is really cool.
iPod, USB jack, auxiliary, twin power ports down there. It's got a center console that's subdivided with a 115 jack.
Oh, that's always nice to have.
It's amazing. I mean, this is a really well-appointed car, and
Yep.
I don't know what MSRP on it is, but
It starts out at 18 for a manual.
okay, 18 for a man. That's ridiculous.
It's very, very reasonable.
And get this in a
Very
manual if you're going to get it, though.
Yes, definitely get it
Then
in a
at least
manual.
you can overcome some of the gutlessness.
Yes, it is a little gutless, but it's very economical. I believe it's supposed to be 28 on the highway, or
Yeah, 28 is what I
and
heard.
then 40 for the city.
And with the stick.
Yes.
29 with
manual.
the automatic.
Yes.
This is some hairy driving here on the
It is.
the hydroplaning road. That's where hydroplaning road's my hydroplaning.
Yes.
CD player, clock button that just shows the clock.
Really, who has CDs anymore?
I think it's interesting that when you hit the clock button, it tells you the date. The date says Thursday, September 7th, 2006.
Ooh.
The reason I find that fascinating
off.
is that this car wasn't built until 2012. Like, they didn't even make this model car until the 2012 model year.
Correct.
So how exactly you managed to get a 2006 clock on there is beyond me.
Well, you know, technology these days.
Well, and clearly it's the software, right?
Clearly.
We got an XM button here, which actually has XM on it.
Oh, that's nice.
Pretty sweet. And it turned on. I apologize for that.
Yes, don't do that. Then they won't be able to hear us. The car is kind
They
of loud.
can't hear us anyway because there's no insulation in the thing.
You know, the car is very loud.
This is maybe a good car for a single guy. Or gal.
Or a gal.
Or gal. Sorry. Excuse me.
Or, you know, it would be very good for a high school.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Great for a high schooler because they couldn't get in trouble.
Exactly.
No
So,
one.
all you parents out there, if you have a kid that's coming up to, you know, getting ready to get their license and
That's right.
you're
Bluetooth
pretty-
hands-free.
and you're pretty scared about it, get them one of these because they won't get in any trouble. Make sure it's got all of the, you know, manual or the hand controls on the steering wheel, and you're good to go.
A lot of controls on the steering
Yeah.
wheel.
I mean, you know, most cars nowadays are pretty safe with all of the airbags and all of the new technology they have. What are you doing?
What gear are we in?
It says we're in second. Now we're in first. Second. First. Second. It'll only go up to second.
How many gears does it have? Oh my gosh, if you start from second, you don't actually start.
I know.
That'd be great in the snow. I shifted. We're in third now.
Shifted.
No problem. It seemed like an appropriate time. Fourth now. This is fun. The passenger can be involved too. Third gear. Go fast.
If anybody's learning how to drive out there, don't let your passenger drive for it or shift for you.
What's this red line at?
Well, it says that it redlines at 150, but I read that it went up to 138.
No. Red line on the RPM.
A little above 7.
You read 138 on top speed?
Uh-huh.
That's funny because I read 118 limited by drag.
Oh, really?
Which is amusing to me because with how sleek and supple the car looks, to think that it can't go more than 118 miles an hour because it's trying too hard is amusing. It means the engine is just crap. You got 118 miles an hour on this car and it just can't go any faster. It's got nothing left.
Well, maybe you were reading the review on the automatic. 'Cause
Probably.
That was on the manual.
That's possible. That's possible.
Very possible.
Eco shift, huh?
Yeah. You know, once you get used to it, it's good. The only thing that I wish is that the paddles were on the column instead of just actual steering wheel.
All right. You seem to fit pretty well. It's a
Yes.
small car.
It's small, but I mean, you don't seem like you're
No, I'm not
cramped
cramped.
in.
Theoretically, you can get in the back seat because it's got that extra door.
Yes, it does, and it is a lot easier for people to get in and out of this 3-door vehicle than it is, say, a Saturn.
The old View or whatever it was? Or? No, it wasn't the View.
I'm pretty sure that it was a Saturn Coupe.
They just called it the Coupe?
I think they called it the SC.
Why can't they name things normal names?
You know, I don't know.
Like something really easy to remember, like Tiguan.
I agree. See, there's the backup camera.
Or Scirocco.
Scirocco?
Alright, Volkswagen does not have a great track record with names either.
No, it doesn't. But all in all, it's a nice car for...
It's a good car for kids.
Yes, it's a very good car for kids.
No one's gonna be street racing in this.
And the exterior, I gotta say, I really like the look of the exterior.
I do too.
It's very funky and weird.
I dig quirky.
It's very quirky. That's the perfect word for it. I like quirky too.
Go out and have fun in a quirky car.
Yes, have lots of fun in a quirky